I have been a full-time elementary school teacher my entire career. While I love teaching younger ones, being an online teaching consultant gives me the opportunities to teach learners of all ages all over the world. Having new learners from all walks of life is an exciting challenge every evening that I log in.
I'm a single parent of 2 kids, and my time is entirely devoted to being there for my children. Being a teaching consultant allows me to not only be their mom, but be a working mom. I can be there all hours of the day for my kids and also provide for them every day by working online. And since so much of my time is spent on being a parent, the versatility and the scheduling is so important to me. I can balance my kids' school activities, my own calendar, everything that is happening under our roof, and I can carve out that free time to be a teaching consultant.
My professional path took me away from traditional education, but I recently decided to get my TESOL certification, and becoming a teaching consultant has been the most fulfilling use of it. Teaching English to children and adults across the world makes me feel that I'm uniting people through language. Knowing that the learners I instruct every day will use that knowledge in their own lives, it leaves me with a really good feeling at the end of the day.
When you become a teaching consultant, you know you have a customer protection team accessible 24/7. Anytime I've ever had an issue, there's always been someone seconds away to help me. That help that is always there makes you feel like a really valued member of the team.
Any longtime teacher will tell you how much work lesson planning is. Being a teaching consultant, I never have to worry about having the right lesson plan for each learner, whether it is a child, teen, young adult, or senior citizen. Every time I log on, I know what I will be teaching is perfect for the learners in my session. It's so easy, it's so convenient, and it allows me to teach people from all different backgrounds without limitations.
What's great about teaching on this platform is how easy it is to learn. I'll admit up front, I'm the farthest thing from a tech person. But with being a teaching consultant here, it only takes a few clicks to be connected to a group of learners anywhere. And not only that, I can write and draw on students' work to help them better understand the lesson. I can pull down a whiteboard and write helpful notes to go along with what I'm teaching. Having access to those tools helps my students retain the knowledge they learn in our sessions and makes for more fulfilling lessons.
The strength of the platform is that it is learner-centric. Every time someone logs on, the system already begins learning more about the student's educational needs and goals. As an educator, it gives me a great deal of comfort knowing that each individual learner is going to get the right lesson and the right instructor every time. On the teaching side of things, each time I sign on to work, I know the students in my session will be right for me as well. It's a well-built cycle that ensures everyone benefits in the long run.
There are so many helpful resources for teaching consultants. I've taught online with other companies, and as a teaching consultant here, I feel so at ease every time I log on to teach. I know there are countless hours of lesson materials at my fingertips, and the content I have for the day's lesson has been selected specifically for my learners' goals, which takes care of a lot of the time it usually takes for me to plan a lesson. I can also write new teaching materials that can benefit all our students and all our teachers in the future.
I tried teaching online for the first time years ago, and every place I've ever heard of had time minimums for teachers. Well, being a full-time teacher, my free time is completely unpredictable. But with being a teaching consultant, there are no time minimums. There's never a number hanging over my head, and I never feel like I'm chasing the clock. That level of freedom is so appreciated every time I come home after a hectic day.